Hi guys, yes, I'm a materialistic bastard. I wear these for gym. They're my favorite Jordans because I'm a retard. Also, because I'm even more of a retard, I decided to buy all these shoes for no damn reason, you Hirachi lookalike dickhead. So, in conclusion, I'm an idiot. As you can see guys, I am currently holding my PlayStation 4 controller in my hand. It's just a normal white controller that I got with the Destiny bundle a while back. One of the first bundles, I think, when PlayStation 4 arrived, which was available. I personally didn't even bother touching Destiny because I'm not a fan of RNG, because I've had my experiences with RNG and it fucked with my mind. So, here we are. It's just normal. It's a love-hate relationship with this motherfucker because sometimes it does some weird shit when I'm racing and sometimes it gives me the best results. But yeah, anyway, why am I holding this? I'll talk about later on. But point of this video is that first of all, there has been rumors out there that I've been holding back something for a long time. The secret that some sort of a trick that I use in GTA racing in order to go quicker, and I hold it against other people because apparently they don't know about it. In all honesty, this ain't even that deep. You know, apparently I have this advantage in GTA racing over other people. That's some bullshit rumor like that. No, that is not the case. The fact of the matter is I was already going to make a video about this a while back. I just didn't know how to illustrate it. I didn't know how to explain it in terms of the technicalities, because I'm not good at explaining technical shit, because I don't want to say the wrong shit and give you guys the wrong information, because I'm not good at that, and I don't want to be corrected by people because I hate that shit, because I don't want to be in a position where I need to explain shit if I don't know about it in complete detail. Hopefully you guys understand that. Now, I'm not here to take advantage of this particular method or this trick to use in these current competitions and these championships that I'm in terms of Sports GT and MCEC, because quite frankly, a lot of these guys already know about this. And honestly, I'm going to actually show you all the spots to use this method or trick in order to somehow give you this 1 or 2 second lap time benefit of, I don't know, speed boosts or whatever, on this Olympic Grand Prix track, which is going to be round 2 of MCEC. So, what am I talking about here? Short shifting, okay? Short shifting, I swear on, honestly, it ain't even that deep. You know, it's not huge. It's not like a miraculous discovery which occurred recently. This little trick, this method called short shifting, you know, where you sort of trigger the revs, you trigger a boost out of a curb, out of a bump, out of anything that agitates your car's suspensions in order to go quicker. But it's not a constant rate. It's not guaranteed to give you that boost lap after lap. You know, it's more like a variable, another variable, same as a curb that's going to give you a boost. But the fact of a short shifting is that the boost can be a bigger boost, if that makes sense, but at the same time it could be a slower boost, because even if you don't short shift, you can get this insane boost from the curb. But what short shifting is that it gives you somewhat of a higher chance of getting the boost, but that is still, for me, I can't explain that. You know, it's something to do with game mechanics. This wasn't discovered recently. This was already out there for people to actually try out since Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 days for GTA 5 racing. The person that actually wrote a detailed post about this on a forum is called Chili. I know this guy as a GTA 5 physics and mechanical analyst. This guy knows the details of the car mechanics to the fullest and the physics behind it. We're talking about center of gravity, all this detail that fucked with my mind. And I came back and I realized, you know, I was focusing on so many other unnecessary things in terms of the car physics that I wasn't paying attention to the things that was right underneath my nose. Alright, so this guy discovered this a while back, but no one actually believed him. Quite a few people, you know, believed him at the time, but a lot of people refused to believe it. Just because, obviously, at the time, it was more like, oh, it's a placebo, that's not true. This game can't go into this much detail. It's only GTA 5 racing. I mean, let's be serious. GTA 5 is not a serious game. Motherfucker, I swear, this game can fuck with your mind. I mean, look at me, I'm going backwards in time. Let's explain what short shifting is, yeah? I only started doing this since I came back to GTA 5 racing. The 3 world records that I hold on these Rockstar tracks, one of which on Muscle Win, when I got the 58-second lap time, I did not short shift. When I got the Loop to Lake lap time record, I did not short shift. when I got my Cheetah Grand Prix record, I did not short shift on either one of those laps, okay? I only started doing this when I was going for the LSGP record on Broughy's track, the classic, you know, with the Zentorno. I only started doing it then. Neo Dark Shadow has always used this since the F1 Championship. He was using that throughout the entire time. Murphos uses it as well quite a bit of time. But there's a lot of other races out there that were doing it as well. But it's honestly, coming from these guys as well, it's not that deep. It's not going to give you a significant advantage of 2 seconds or 1 second per lap. That's bullshit. The chances are you can get the exact same lap either way. That's what I'm trying to say here. So let's say, oh motherfucker, why are you gonna do that like that? I swear to God. Okay, so the logic is, you know, you are taking a corner and you're exiting from a corner. You press R2 down, you're accelerating. Yeah, GG. That's the logic of everyone, right? That's how much detail this game goes into. No, of course not. So obviously, as your car is about to go over a curb and it's about to be agitated in terms of suspension, what you need to do just before you go over it, you slightly let go of it, like 50 or 25% or 30% or 40%, it doesn't really matter, and you slam it back down. Oops, that was a failure of example. Basically, like that, bang, as go over a curb, bang, like that. Just before, like that, where your exhaust fumes doesn't come out, as long as you can prevent that, then the chances are you could possibly trigger a huge boost and you can get some short gear ratios going in order to get to max gear. It's the best way I can explain it. Now, if you do let go too much, then obviously the car will bog down, you slow down a lot. So don't do that. Don't let go of the R2 100%. Only let go like 50 and slam back down. Now the way I do it is where my index finger sort of spazzes out. Hopefully I can show it with this. So I'm racing like this. The way I do it is really quick. I'll be like bang, 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 like that, straight. See how like my joints are always working like that. But it's not like I'm spamming it. Obviously, when a curb comes or a bump or a pothole, I'll be like bang, straight. It's really quick, a really quick trigger like that. And I do that, but I only do it when it's situational, when it is necessary, when I feel like it, because it all depends on me having to pay attention to the frequency, the sound of the car's revs, what rate I'm going at, how you know what rate my car is building up the speed through the exit. If it's about to hit max gear already, then it's no point of doing a short shift. If it's bogged down and it's going really slow and it's building up uphill, then I would do it, you know, sort of like that. But either way, the chances are you're either gonna get a really good boost or a really shit boost. So it's not that deep, okay? And hopefully you guys sort of understand. So I want to give you guys an example.
So here's a lap that I managed to get without any short shifting whatsoever. So it's pretty much just your traditional holding your R2 down throughout these exits and letting go whenever necessary and braking, whatever. So it's just usual, you know how we've always raced on GTA 5. Nothing too technical, nothing too complicated, right? Just hitting those apexes, getting those racing lines right. And that's it. The rest the game does for you. And the variables kick in with revs, whatever. So this track's called Olympic Grand Prix. I think, did I already say that? This is going to be for the round 2 for MCEC Multi-Class Championships for 1.5 hours race this Sunday coming up, which I'll be taking part in. This is going to be GC1 for the Massacro. A lot of people are asking why you're not using a Massacro race car. I think it's because of the sound the car makes. It's extremely annoying, but that's just what I think anyway. But yeah, this has got a fixed set of mods where everyone's got to use the same attachment, sort of like a Call of Duty, you know, gun class, but instead we've got a car class here, which everyone sort of, you know, yeah. For Sports GC, obviously I'm having to use Massacro throughout the entire series, but I ended up buying 2 Massacros because this one required a specific build, and the other one I have a personal preferred build over this one. So that's all it comes down to, just strategy and just how you approach a particular track that you're going to be racing. Obviously Sports GC is different to MCEC completely. So Olympic Grand Prix is quite a long track, and this is a perfect example to showcase short shifting because there's so many curbs, so many potholes, so many bumps and this and that. And it's perfect, you know, perfect time to show this video. But the point of this video is to just show you that you can get the exact same lap time without short shifting and with short shifting, and it's, you know, it's not big of a deal. Like, people exaggerate, you know, some people exaggerate that short shifting is amazing. You can get 2 whole seconds. You can get a whole second, man, you know, and the difference is about milliseconds, realistically speaking. And if anything, if you know, you're once again rolling the dice as well, you're adding the extra variable, you're just hoping for the boost instead of being an efficient method of doing it. So that's what I want you guys to understand. Plus, another thing is that when you're actually focusing your mind on short shifting, you're not really paying attention to the proper racing lines and just throttle control, all of that. So you pretty much making yourself do more work than necessary. So obviously that's sort of a skill gap in a sense, but is it really needed though? Because you can go just as quick as guys that are short shifting. With this example, get a 222.8 here without it, and you can keep doing that. Keep doing that. Just follow the racing lines. And the next example I'm going to be showing you is with short shifting. You see on the top right with my hand cam, you're going to be seeing quite a bit of movement with my right index finger on the R2. And here's a spot right here. You could do that if you want there, but it's not necessary because you got a corner coming up anyway. So you want to trigger it somehow here. If you could get your car straightened up, you saw a little flick with the index there, and then you can also do it one right there and another one there as well. So that's 3 already so far on this lap. And then this is the 4th one coming up, 4th short shifting point. And then I'll show you the rest as well as we go along this track. This is this particular example. I managed to get consecutive 222s with this method, but as I said, I'm putting a lot of stress on myself and having to pay attention to all of that. At the same time, it's once again, you could do the same without short shifting, but I'm just hoping for the higher revs every single lap. And if you can keep doing that, fair enough, but it's still going to be the same outcome regardless. So here we are, into this section. I believe I short shifted just on the exit of the hairpin. I'll do it right there as well, just to get a nice entry to this. And then from this bit, you can short shift like 3, 1 there, 2 there, and then a 3rd one possibly here as well. And then over that curb, and then do the method of spamming R2 there to get the car straightened up and stable throughout this section. Brake if you have to there. I don't know. For this bit, short shift right before you take air, a little bit, and then this dirt coming up on the right, do it there. And other than that, I don't really do it throughout this entire procedure because it's not necessary. And then after you got a hairpin coming up at this point, and this is where you'd have to do it on the exit. It's quite a unique hairpin because a little bump on the exit. Check this out, and bang, short shift right there. See, I made a mistake. I got the exhaust coming out, so that was a terrible idea. That's the thing, man. If you're paying too much attention to short shifting, it may work out the opposite way, and you will lose out on a potential speed. Now, if I had not have short shifted there or gone for it on the exit of that hairpin, I could have gained extra 0.2. You don't know that, but that's just that variable, you know what I'm saying? So here we are, short shift right there on that curb, and then you can also do it with a little bit of air here because suspensions do sort of get agitated there, and then also do it there as well to get a straight line speed to the next corner, which you'll see onto the consecutive 22. That particular lap was a 22.7, I believe. Now this is going to be a 22.6. Now I do believe I don't short shift there, as you notice. It's something that's not necessary. I'd prioritize short shifting on straights to build up the speed for the next corner, but when you sort of carrying speed left, right through chicanes and stuff, it's not necessary. That right there is necessary. And then throughout this section, you don't really get to see that much here, and it's also not necessary to do it here. You see a little bit of bump there, but it's not necessary. Why? Because you got a corner coming up, and throughout the hospital, this is not necessary as well. And then hairpin right here, you see as you do clip the curb, if you get the right line, you can also short shift right there to get high revs going through this bit. You don't have to short shift on that pothole, but you can do it right there on that curb. And then when you do it here, you don't have to do it here because you obviously haven't carrying a lot of speed. You're going to understeer into the left, so you have to throttle control that. I let go of R2 about 25% and managed to hold that to carry as much momentum as possible. And rest here is a 3 double combo, 3 time com 1 2, and then a 3, possibly a 4 on that curb. It's up to you, because if you carry too much revs through here, you are going to go wide, possibly between the pole there. It's quite risky. You need to get a smooth line through it. Short shift, bang here, hope for the best, clip to the left, cut to the right, oh man, and then another short shift, pow. And that is all she wrote. And up to the hairpin, you see another short shift. Everyone's got their own preferred lines on this highway. You got to find the most bumpy section to trigger the revs and just boost and all that good stuff. So I pretty much do it here. So this time I do it right. You see, when you do get tire skids, that means you're doing it right on these bumps and stuff. And this is a pretty quick lap, this one is, but I do screw up once again. I screw up this one bit all the time. And people say mid-drive speed boosts are really good for hairpins. I disagree with that. It's all perspective and cancelling each other out, all that shit. So I don't really play around with that. And then here we are, bang, instantly hit that gear. Don't have to do it on that bit. It's honestly down to you, depending on if you've hit max gear or not. There you go, 222.644. My personal best on is 222.4. But hopefully you guys understand that short shifting is not required. It's honestly not that big of a deal as well. I don't personally prioritize it, but I just wanted to give you an example that without short shifting, you can get the same laps as with short shifting. So hopefully everything's clear. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. If you guys did find this useful, be sure to drop a like. I appreciate it, and share it across your GTA 5 community. Those that are interested, check you. Sign out, good night, peace, yeah. Hey guys, what's good, man? So a few weeks ago, precisely 3 weeks ago, a guy called Chaos X Silencer posts a video. I think it's part of one of the series